Right then, in this video we're going to be taking a comparison of the tram train systems in Germany. Germany has some of the most interesting tram trains. How a tram train works is in the city centre it functions like a tram, going along the city's tramways, but then when it runs out of town the tram vehicles go onto the main line railway and run at faster speeds and function as a train. This is a very useful form of public transport for smaller cities, as it connects the little villages outside of the city which should normally just be served by branch line trains, but in this system it's actually served by trams, which means you have a better frequency of service and it accelerates much faster. And these trams take people from the little villages directly where they want to go in the city centre, rather than the train which should only take them to the nearest main station. Germany has perfected the tram train system. They do it better than anywhere else. And you might be thinking, oh, there's a tram train system in Sheffield in England. Well, that system is complete rubbish compared to Germany. The Sheffield system is a very small system. It took ages for them to build a very small, pathetic little thing. And it's barely a tram train. It's not in the same league as the systems in Germany. Germany has fully perfected this concept. And cities of tram trains often have lots of different routes serving many, many little villages. And also quite a few places, quite some distance from the city. So they literally are taking over the train routes, which would normally have a fairly slow, outdated little train serving the small branch lines, which is usually like the worst train on the system. Instead, they've now got some of the best trains on the systems because the train trams really accelerate well. So let's start off this comparison, and let's start with Karlsruhe. Karlsruhe is the first city in the world to have a tram train, and it's also got the largest tram train network in the world. This city has perfected the tram train concept. Nowhere does it quite like Karlsruhe. And also the tram train routes in Karlsruhe are long. They are very extensive and serve many, many places, connecting everyone near the city straight into the city centre. Let's take a look. And the next city we're going to be taking a look at is Saarbrücken. In Saarbrücken, there's only one tram route, which is the tram train. So the tram train is the one and only form of transport in the city, and it runs very nicely. And this is also a cross-border tram train, as it runs across the border into France. This has got a very epic sounding Keeper electric VF drive. Let's take a look at it.
Ausstieg rechts, Sortie à droite. Liebe Fahrgäste, denken Sie bitte an die aktuell geltenden Maßregeln. Damit schützen Sie sich und andere. Vielen Dank für Ihre Aufmerksamkeit.
So then, the next German city we're going to be taking a look at is Kassel. Kassel has a very interesting tram train system. This system takes people from what would normally be served on the DB main line, which would normally have been served by trains, and it takes people direct into the city centre. This is a tri-mode system, meaning that the trams can be powered from the city centre tramway voltage, the DB mainline railway voltage, and also can be powered by diesel electric, although all of the tram train vehicles are only bi-mode vehicles, meaning that some vehicles use the tramway voltage and DB voltage, while other vehicles use the tramway voltage and diesel electric, but no vehicle can use all three systems. Let's first take a look at a tram train on the DB main line. And now let's take a look at a tram train on the diesel routes.
Richtung links.
Now in Kassel, as well as this system, there's also a separate tram train system. This system runs on tramway voltage and has taken over a former railway route, but the railway route is now being run exclusively as a tramway. This tram accelerates very fast and goes round the bends very fast. Let's take a look at it.
Quick. Look at a junction. Triple interlace. You've got middle one for mainline trains not stopping at tram stops. You've got two separate bits of interlace going either side, so the trams get closer to the platform, but the platforms have to be far apart so the mainline trains are wider. Such a weird junction.
next system we're going to be taking a look at is Chemnitz. The Chemnitz system is very similar to the Kassel system. Now Chemnitz is a fairly small city and the city tramway is not that big, but it's been extended massively into the TramTrain system. Let's first take a look at the Chemnitz tram trains running on the DB main line.
Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung rechts.
And as well as the tram train system in Chemnitz, there's also a second tram system, which is the express tram system, which runs down south of the city. Let's take a look at it.
Kassel.